As you all know, generating passive income through downloadable digital products is one of the easiest ways to make money online presently, and I've always listed different digital product ideas that could fetch you $100 per day. And I also do mention that you could create this digital product within minutes and start earning passive income daily. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to create one of these digital products on Canva within minutes. Hello beautiful people, how y'all doing? I'm glad to have you here once again, and if this is your first time here, thank you for joining us. So in today's video, I'll walk you through how to create a thank you business card template on Canva easily within minutes. I'll show you how to create this template. I'll show you how to turn it into a PDF file to be able to share the unique link with your customer, so that whenever they purchase it, all they need to do is use the link and customize it with their information. And the third thing I'll show you how to do is to create a mockup to use on your listing on either Etsy or any of the marketplace that you're using to list your digital products. But before we dive right into it, if it's your first time using Canva, you might like to take note of a few things on Canva policy. Before you could generate this link as a PDF and share with your customer, you need a Canva Pro, and it's quite affordable. But you could use my 30 days free trial link on the description that I've linked below to get started. So for now, let's dive right into it. So we are here on Canva, and we'll go straight to customize size, and we'll change this to inch and 5.5 by 4.23. That's the size that's on the template, so I'll go with that. Create a new design. If this is your first time using Canva, there are templates, elements, upload. This is how you can upload other files, text, photos, and lots more. So I believe as you keep using it, you get used to most of these features. But for now, what I have to do first is to go to elements and search for brush stroke. Yeah, so I'll pick this particular one right here, increase the size, and I'll go back to same element and type hearts. This one right here. I'll bring it here. If you notice, the color is not the same. If you want to change any of these colors, you just come up here and it will show you other colors. I'll just change it to exact same color here. And next thing I'll have to do is to duplicate it. Just click the plus button here and I'll make it a duplicate of it 3 times. Oh, this looks good to me. Okay, the next thing I'll have to do is to add a border right here. And we'll go back to element, search for shapes, bring it here and increase it to the side, both sides. I'll increase both sides. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is to add our text and the first text, which says, so I'll have to change the font, but you can go online and download free fonts and just the ones you like and upload it right here. So I've already uploaded this one right here. This is what I'll be using. Yeah, so I'll just increase the size. And that looks good to me. So our template had this social media icons like Instagram, Facebook, and an email. So that's the next thing we're going to do. So we'll just add another find us on. So I'll change this font to something I like. You just play around with it to whatever fonts that fit your template or whatever you like. Next thing we'll do is to go back to elements and type in Instagram. And type in Instagram icon. So here we go. We'll have, okay, so I'll go for this particular one right here and just resize it and bring it right here. The next one is our Facebook icon. This one looks perfect. So we'll do the same thing, bring it here. So the next one will be our email icon. Okay, I prefer this one right here. So we'll do the same thing, resize it to the same size as here. So the one cool feature that's here is that you could actually just highlight this three right here and come up here and group it, which means you could just move this around anyhow you want without having to worry about doing it one at a time. Next thing we'll have to do, we'll go back to text and we'll add this right here. Like I showed you before, you can just duplicate this as I want to do it 3 times. I have to just duplicate it for this one and this one right here. Yeah, so what this means is that we're going to add your Instagram link and your Facebook, so that whenever your customer or your buyer gets a hold of this template, he or she can just edit it through Canva and add their details right here. So this looks better, and we could actually just go back and highlight the whole of this and group it. So this is the fun part. You can move it around. And just resize it how you want, keep it, organize it how you want. You can go back still and just ungroup it, and this is fun. So here we'll add another message right here. It says, I'm going to change this to another font. So I like this particular one right here. So there was a logo on it, so we'll just find a way to include where our buyer is going to put his or our logo, or maybe picture, or whatever they like. So we'll go back to elements, search for frame. We need this particular one right here. Just drag it here. And the next thing we'll do is still go back to elements and search for circle. So the circle has to be the same size as this frame right here. So we'll just increase it, increase the size. And here we'll add a text that says your logo here. And we'll resize that, make it fit. And I'll have to change this color to white. Yeah, I like this one better. So we'll be adding our last text right here, which says, so here we just have to go back to elements and search for the review icon. So we'll have it here. Bring it down here. Change the color to black. And here we go. So we are done with our thank you business card. It's time to download, share through a PDF file. So I'll just quickly show you how to do this. Go to share, click on the template link, and make sure you copy this link. What we're going to do next, we're going to need that link. We'll have to switch this. We'll have to change it to a PDF format so that your customer can download it and be able to edit it on Canva. Copy this link, and the next thing you do is to go to download, change it to this format, and download it. We're done with the first step, and the next step will be to go back to home. So here we'll just create another design. It's by 10. The first thing we'll have to do is to change the color of our template to the color we used previously. Drag and drop the already finished template that we downloaded. So we'll add a text up here that says thank you business card. We'll resize it, change this to add another text that says our template. What I'm going to do right here is to go to edit image and come down here to smart mockups, and we're going to use one of them. So scroll down. I'll go for this one here. So just increase the size a bit. The next thing we'll need to do is to add another text. Get down here. I'm going to still change this to white to give it that sharp look. And we'll go back to heading. We'll add another text right here. Right here, this is where we're going to embed the link that you copied earlier. Here, we're going to add the link right here so that whenever your customer opens this link or clicks this edit template, he or she will be able to customize the template to whatever they need. So what we'll need to do is to come right here and click the link. Now we'll add our link. We'll copy it earlier, and that's all. Now we are done, and this is what it looks like. This is our PDF file. The next thing we'll have to do is to go to share and come down to download. So here we'll change this to PDF, and we'll download the file. This is what we're going to share with our buyer, our customer, whenever they need it. I'll show you how this looks if I open it. For now, let's move on to the third section. So which will go back to home. So the last thing we're going to do is to create a mockup for our card. If you check on Etsy stores, most of the ones selling this card, you see nice mockups they use to display their cards, and this is actually very cool. It makes it attracts customers to click on your cart and purchase them. So we're going to do something similar and just create a nice cart. So we'll just come here and change this to inch. We'll do 6 by 5 and create a new design. So the first thing I want to do right here is to come to element and add a background. Just drag it and cover, drag our design here. Go back to our smart mockups. I'll still pick the same. So I duplicated this into 2. And there's something else I'd like to show you. Still on edit image, if you come right here. So you get to see different, you could change the color to anything you want. So you could change it to different colors and you could just play around with it. So look at this. Yeah, I just changed this to a different color entirely. So you could just play around with it. So that's actually how I achieved 2 colors on the previous template that I showed you guys. But so the next thing I'll do here is to go to element. I'll use this black. I'll put this right here. So I'll add a text right here that says edit in Canva. We'll be adding another text right here. This looks perfect. So far, that is how I was able to achieve this look. As I was just playing around with the colors, I changed the background here and the color. If you were the potential customer and you were looking between this one and this one, which of the mockups would you rather go for between this one and this one? Please leave your comments below and let's share ideas. So guys, hope it was easier for you to follow through, and I want to ask you a question between mockup A and mockup B. As a potential customer, which one would you rather prefer? I just want us to relate. Please leave your comment on the comment section below, like and share this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, to our small channel, please kindly subscribe and help us grow. And as I'll be signing out, I'll see you some other time.